Welcome to Stampin' Peace with Mary Knabe. Today is day 4 in my series, 14 Days of Love, and I'm going to be showing you how to decorate a movie candy box with designer series paper, but there's a twist to this project. It's not just going to be a box of candy. It's also going to be a gift card holder. So let's get started now. For this project, I've got my movie candy. I've got a piece of designer series paper that measures 5¼ by 11 inches, 5¼ by 11. And I sized it for this particular movie candy. You can make this with any movie candy box, chocolate bars, whatever you like, but you will need to adjust the measurements accordingly. So I measured across 5¼ and then I added the 2 long sides and the 2 short sides. And then I added on about an extra 3½ inches. And that is giving me the what will be the pocket for the gift card holder. I also have a piece of basic white scrap that I'm going to be stamping and punching, and a 2-inch basic black circle. My primary adhesive today is going to be the multi-purpose glue, and as soon as we get started, you'll understand why. The first thing I'm going to do is score at the bottom. This is very important. Score at the bottom at 1½ inches. If it's not so important if both sides of your DSP are not directional, but this one does have a directional pattern. And I actually am going to use this for the pocket part, and the outside of the box will be covered with that Daffodil Delight plaid. Okay, and the reason for that is if I'm wrapping something, part of it, like say the front, would be the right direction, but on the back it's not. If that doesn't bother you, don't worry about it. Use the side that you like the best. But for this, I'm scoring at the bottom of my directional DSP at 1½ inches. And I'm just going to fold that over, and this is what will become the pocket. Not just yet, but once we wrap the box, you will see. So I'm going to add a small amount of multi-purpose glue to each end and that side. And let me bring in my silicone craft sheet, because if the glue oozes out, it'll get on my craft sheet, which is super easy to clean up. Actually, the glass mat is very easy to clean up as well with the chamois that comes with it. You just wet it with water and it wipes everything off so easily. So I love that feature of the glass mat with that chamois it comes with. So now I'm going to wrap my box. Okay, this is going to be the outside of the box. This will be the pocket. So I'm laying that pocket side at the bottom, and I'm putting the outside of the designer series paper down. I'm going to add just a tiny bit of adhesive right there. And all that's going to do is help hold this DSP in place for me. I'm taking the DSP almost all the way to that fold of the box. And I do not score the rest of the designer series paper. The reason being is I can add all the sides together, but the fact that the DSP is rounding a corner, that little bit of rounding the corner, it's going over the corner, adds just a smidgen to the measurements. So if, say for example, I would score at 2½, and then I'd score another inch and another 2½ and an inch. When those score lines are not, maybe the first one will, but the other score lines are not going to line up perfectly with my edges. So I use that piece of DSP to hold it in place. And then on the first corner, I just take my 2 fingers and kind of make a crease in the designer series paper. And I'm going to do that with the other corners as well. Okay, so this is what I have so far. And the only place I add adhesive is right here. Now I'm going to add adhesive to the pocket area, but I'm only doing it on the left and right sides. Okay, only on the left and right sides. Of course, you don't want adhesive here because that would be closing your pocket. And you aren't going to need adhesive here because when you put something in the pocket, it's not going to go any further than the edge of the box because we have it wrapped all the way with the designer series paper. So I'm just going to hold the ends in place for a few seconds, let that dry. Here's my pocket, right? It's a nice size pocket. And then let's dress up our box a little bit. You could put a tag, a to from tag. You might include a little 3x3 note and tuck that in there. But I'm going to be using mine as a gift card holder. You could even tuck a little cash in there, fold up some cash and tuck it in. I'm using Happy Valentine's Day from the Be Mine or Be My Valentine stamp set. And both the DSP and this stamp are from the Be My Valentine designer, Be My Valentine suite. So that includes the Be Mine Valentine. Oops, I smudged a little bit there. So I'm going to flip this over and try again. It's the Be Mine Valentine suite. So it includes that designer series paper, a wonderful stamp set, and Bee Builder Punch, and has some awesome adhesive backed heart and flower embellishments, as well as some ribbon, which I will be using on this box. So I've got my Happy Valentine's Day. And by the way, the red in this collection is Sweet Sorbet. It's very close to Real Red. And if you want to use Real Red ribbon, you can make it work. But Sweet Sorbet is the actual red in this product suite. I'm going to add my layered circles with some dimensionals. I want to make sure they don't come off or move around. And when I'm adding these dimensionals, I want to make sure that I'm putting them towards the center. The reason being, I want to attach the layered circles to this part only. I don't want it to go beyond the top of the pocket. I don't want the adhesive to go on beyond the top of the pocket. And press that into place. I'm going to then tie a small bow with this Sweet Sorbet ribbon, also part of the Be Mine Sweet Collection, Be My Valentine Sweet Collection. Just a little one. Trim the ends of your ribbon at an angle. And then I'm going to add this with a mini glue dot, because the mini glue dots are about a good size for this, the knot on the back of this bow. And I'm going to put it right there, just like that. So now it's all complete. You can tuck your gift card in here, maybe some folded up cash, or a little, excuse me, a note card or a 3x3 card, something like that. You could even attach a to from tag. So that is my one of my boxes I decorated. Let me show you two more. These are done basically the very same way, but I just chose different designer series papers from that same Be My Valentine suite. Okay, so those are three. And then these don't just have to be for Valentine's Day. You could make these for kids' parties, shower favors, teacher gifts, coworker gifts, anything you can think of. Everybody likes to get a little box of candy, right? Even movie night with your family. Make it special by giving them a decorated box of movie candy. So I made these two with the Let's Go Fishing Designer Series paper. I thought these would be great for birthdays for some of the men in my life, my son-in-law or my brother, something like that. And I can write their name on the tag. The tag is from the tailor-made tags dies. And I've got a coordinating ribbon for each of them. I added some in-color dots as embellishments, but they are ready to go. All I have to do is put a name on, purchase the gift card, and tuck it right in, and I can drop it in the mail. So I hope you enjoyed these ideas and examples of ways you can decorate some movie candy boxes or Hershey bars, chocolate bars, anything like that, and create a pocket with it in one easy step, just one piece of designer series paper to include an extra something special like cash or a gift card or a special personalized note. And that concludes my day 4 demonstration. If you missed days 1 through 3, they've already been posted to my YouTube channel and to my blog, stampinpeace.com. I hope you'll join me for day 5's project as well. Bye-bye and happy stamping.